Selling the 775 is more than a show. It's a mission. We're here to connect you to the lifestyles, the homes, and the community that make Northern Nevada one of the most vibrant places to live in the country.
From family-run businesses to beautiful dream homes, let us show you why the 775 is so special.
And we do it with purpose, passion, and just a little bit of hustle.
Let's dive in and discover what makes the 775 truly thrive. On the Selling the 775, today we could experience Tahoe, one of the most beautiful places on earth. People come from all over the world to experience the beauty Tahoe has to offer. I am so excited today because I get to introduce you to two women-owned businesses that combine their experiences to give you one of the best right here in Tahoe. Thank you so much, you guys. This is so fun. So as we're here, you guys have known each other for quite a while.
Yeah, we met about 10 years ago through our wine tasting business and mutual friends and involvement with the chamber, the local chamber. Janae and I became fast friends, both female business owners, and through that just became a nice symbiotic relationship between both of our businesses. And
let's tell the truth. You just put this together so you could hang out more.
Yes. I mean, let's be honest. Friends and wine go hand in hand.
I think it's perfect.
And water. And water.
Water.
And it's beautiful. She'll be doing a yoga session on the beach in the morning with a bachelorette party, and then they end up doing a wine tasting with me in the afternoon. And it hasn't even been planned that way, but it just works out because our businesses attract the same type of customer.
Like-minded people
We send each other photos all the time. Like she'll send me a photo of the group that I had that morning, or vice versa. I'll have them the next day. I always ask people, what'd you do? You don't know while you're here in Tahoe, and inevitably, they've done
the wine tasting. Or a private charter with the flamingo. And
you guys have really put this together in Tahoe is such a destination for the experiences and getting out into nature. And there's something about that that's so beautiful for your soul. So I'm thinking that's why you guys have the same clientele, and then you get to just have fun doing what you love to do.
It is absolutely drop dead gorgeous here. It has to be experienced. And so we do a lot of things so where people get to get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, and Tahoe, the Lake Tahoe Visitors Authority has been working really hard to promote more of the outdoor experiences. And while we've been doing this for a long time, it wasn't until recently that, people started to really see Tahoe as an outdoor excursion area that's not just skiing, and coming here to actually enjoy the summer and be out here. And so we're happy to share with them our love for the basin, for the water, for being out in nature. And then you're slowly going to take one knee onto the board, gingerly and slowly, and then the other. And you're going to be on the paddleboard. There you go. And another. As you breathe out, hands together, bring them down to heart. As you breathe in, reach your arms high to the sky. As you breathe out, open arms, hands release down, back to the board. Left knee steps back into table pose. When I moved to Lake Tahoe, I would joke about, you know, this is a good place for a yoga studio. This is a good place for a yoga studio. And ultimately, some friends ended up giving me a space to teach in, and the community was really interested in practicing. And so I ended up finding a partner, a strategic business partner who had paddle boards, and started teaching yoga on the paddle boards. And the rest is kind of history, giving people the opportunity to really feel and sense their bodies and to connect with not only the lake, but also the general Tahoe experience of being outdoors.
What is going on behind us?
You were witnessing Lake Tahoe Balloon Company landing their hot air balloon on the boat, the only one in the world.
There's amazing wine everywhere that's outside, and we want to bring those hidden gems to Lake Tahoe. So that was our initial plan. And then my husband loves boats, and we were intending on buying a little wooden boat here at Lake Tahoe. And he happened to find this one, and it was kind of set up perfectly to do wine tasting on the lake. So he brought that idea to me. I said, that's perfect. Let's do it. You know, at least once a week, people come on the boat as strangers, and they leave. They go out to lunch, they go out to dinner together, people they just met on the boat.
And that's what I love about the community. You get to meet so many people, and then you become lifelong friends. It's kind of really amazing.
It is really fun. It is really fun, and it's a very special part of what we do.
When you're looking for that magical experience, you absolutely have to reach out to my two ladies right here at
Tahoe Tastings and Tahoe Yacht Cruises. Tahoe Tastings is Lake Tahoe's only wine tasting tour boat experience.
Lake Tahoe Yoga, Tahoe's only adventure yoga studio.
And it was brought to you by Selling the 775. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Northern Nevada is full of entrepreneurs and business owners, and today I'm so excited to introduce you to Billy. He had come up with a unique vibe for a barbershop. Come on, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's go meet Billy. How are you today, Billy?
Doing awesome.
You know, I came in here and was so shocked at the atmosphere and what you created for this business. Can you tell us about this on the 775?
I'd be more than happy to show you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm excited for a shave today, Billy.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah? Just tell me a little bit about how Heyday came to be Heyday.
Well, one of my good friends, he opened up another barbershop, the first Heyday. And me and him just, you know, we're best friends. We got along, and we had an idea for one more shop that we could open up together and do some awesome stuff. Just have a good environment for people to come out, relax, take a load off, and not really have any pressure to be anywhere, do anything. I don't know. Nobody's in a rush here. My favorite part, I would say, talking to people, meeting. You meet so many people. You meet everyone from local politicians to plumbers, electricians. I had one of the cast members of Survivor in my chair a couple weeks ago. That was pretty funny.
Oh, thank you, Billy. That feels amazing.
Anytime.
You look great.
I feel great. It was great to sit in Billy's chair and soak up the vibe of Heyday.
If they want to look this good, where do they go again?
Heyday Barbershop on Instagram. Find us there.
We've been talking a lot about entrepreneurship, but did you know Reno's also known for inventions like Levi's Blue Jeans or Hidden Valley Ranch? And today I'm so honored to introduce you to two of my favorite inventors locally here in Reno, Jason and Rihanna Mack. Come on, let's go hear their story. Jason Williams, Rihanna Mack, how did you two create Animus?
Quite the funny story. So when I graduated high school, instead of throwing a party, I was throwing a couple pieces of luggage and told that sack up my room, get out of the house, and go to work.
Heck yeah.
I learned really quick how to conserve space and only take what I need.
Yeah.
So I took what I needed to Arizona and started working in the hard rock mines.
Oh, okay.
There too, we were dealed out of quite a bit of gear, PPE and stuff we had to carry. And as the mines grew, so did all the gear and PPE. But we also had to carry lunch, water. What am I going to do with all this stuff?
And how many things do you need to bring?
Yeah, so I developed this little guy right here, the 5-in-1 work cooler. Carry my lunch, my safety glasses, extra gloves, hearing protection, respirators,
Water.
my food.
Yep.
Our self-rescuers, they're not getting any smaller, they're getting bigger.
Right.
We always needed precision tools to keep the shaft plumb, to keep the drifts online. Well, you can't just stuff that anywhere and keep it safe, so gear bags and all sorts of.
So with 30 years of experience, you combined everything you needed into 1 and 2 pieces.
Yes.
I gotcha. 30 years pays off.
You sure did.
Now, I'm so curious to see what you had to do with this.
So he actually just handed this over and said, I need to get this patented, which was actually really, really fun. The only thing that I can say is the key to getting it done right is finding a good engineer and a patent attorney that'll actually work side by side. It'll save you a lot of time and a lot of money. And it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes, and it was. It was a blast, actually.
And then
Well,
do the business.
to do the business, mining was keeping me away from home too much, and I wanted to do stuff for myself. And so I decided to buy a truck, go over the road, hazmat trucking. And as we got the truck, I came up with the idea for these little guys, these bags, because those big, beautiful trucks, you'd think they'd come with everything, right? But the cup holders in those things are so shallow, so small. We all love the big gulp drinks and the coffee. It's great. But when you look at those big trucks, they don't fit.
Yeah.
And then guess where the charger's at? It's right behind the coffee cup holder. So if you're charging something, you can't really put it. So I was like, Ray, we got to do something here too. So we designed these magnet bags that can attach, hold your coffee cup, hold your phone, hold your glasses.
Any personal gear.
All your personal gear right there. And it'll attach right next to the seat next to you because it's made of steel and it's magnetized. Or you can loop it around the controls of the seat and it's all right there. I don't have to take my eyes off the road or reach down and grab all my gear.
It's all right there.
Yeah, and it's quick and easy, ready to go.
Great for equipment operators.
Yeah, and do-it-yourselfers, electricians love it.
I mean, see, training people loving it.
Yeah. Mhm, that's why we call it the everyman's bag, because it's every man's bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
From entrepreneurs to inventors, you're only going to see all of this on Selling the 775. On this episode of Selling the 775, I'm truly honored to go behind the scenes with local business owners like Redline Technical Services to show you the behind the scenes grit of Northern Nevada's growth. But before I do, I want to talk with Rusty Mahara with Summit Funding. There's some loans that might be available for local business owners.
Hey Mary, how you doing?
Life's pretty good today, Rusty.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So a lot of small business owners have a hard time buying homes due to the fact that they write off a lot of their income. Okay, but now we have what are called non-qualified mortgages, which allow us to generate income streams from bank statements or assets. So it opens a lot more doors for homeowners and small business owners.
I think that's amazing. Not a lot of people know if you have your own business, you have multiple loans to pick from.
Absolutely.
And you're the man to get it for them.
Of course.
So let's go behind the scenes to see what the grit is behind the growth.
Great.
Let's do it. Oh, Maria, it's long time no see.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you guys. This is a long time in the making. We've known each other for a few years now. And one of the things I want to set the scene for everybody on is one time I was texting you and I'm like, what are you doing? Where are you at? You're way out in the middle of nowhere at a mine. You send me a selfie with a hard hat with a huge machine and you got your tool belt on. It was like, I aspire to be here one day. So where did this start and how did this come to be?
So it's been 10 years in the making, and it's been a great experience. I've been doing I'm a glorified electrician, so I do the electrical instrumentation and controls. And of course, I've been wanting to do this for a long time with you. And honestly, Rusty has helped me with the loan process, with the whole business and everything. So I can't wait to show you guys what happens and what makes the process run and how this all came to be. This is called a control panel.
Okay.
So,
Holy cow.
I know, it's overwhelming.
You work with this?
Every day, even at home.
You are bad.
It's amazing what this all can do. And you know what? We eliminated push buttons and knobs. This is basically all automated on an HMI screen. So their screen is what controls the whole process. And behind this is the backbone to the whole process. Honestly, it's not easy. It's a lot of troubleshooting. We basically have everything on level control as well. You know,
wow.
We have to constantly monitor that. This is why we do the technical portion of everything, and we do it all. We do the electrical, the instrumentation, and the controls. But let me show you what this actually runs in the MCC. All right, so this right here is called an MCC room, Motor Control Center, right here.
Okay.
And everything, you can see that some of these have VFDs, variable frequency drives. So very dangerous work right here. Medium voltage, 480 volts. You can imagine that. But we do have safety measures, and this is why I choose to be an electrician, because it's safe nowadays. We're not just licking the wire anymore.
I hope not. Yeah. I mean, with all of this, no, you can't. And this is so technical. You work from home to make sure these things run.
Absolutely. Sometimes it requires me to come out here, minimize downtime is what I want to do, is my #1 priority.
Okay.
You know,
to make sure that the Minden mill can do what they need to do.
Exactly.
Okay. I am so proud of you and your husband for taking that step into building your own business, building your own life. If you were to say anything to the people that might be holding back on following the dreams to own their own business, what would you say?
Just get up and do it. Make it happen and go get that degree that you've been wanting, whether it's electrical, whether it's instrumentation, or automation. I've seen plenty of girls actually go for it, and I'm one of them. I'm the living, breathing example right here. And honestly, it's changed my life and opened so many doors. We have 6 trucks now, and we have 40 employees. You know, it's the American dream here. So I really enjoy what I do, and I hope more little girls grow up and want to be an electrician. Honestly, I love it. It's amazing.
Here on Selling the 775, this is your sign to go do and follow your dreams. I'm Mary Thomas with Selling the 775, and one of the things that I love about Northern Nevada is its history. You know, people have been coming here for centuries to try to start their own American dream. And one of the things I love about the Minden Mill is you guys have so much history with building this business. So I have Bryce here with me today from the Minden Mill to talk about the history and how it all began and where does it go from here.
Awesome.
How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. So history-wise, this all started from farmers. And so the farmers needed a place to keep their grain.
Yep.
And that started everything in this.
Hence the Minden Mill.
Exactly. So we've got the mill for storage. Then once you have a mill, you have flour. Then you need a place to keep all of that money that comes in from being a farmer.
Yes.
So then they built the bank. And then once you have a bank and a mill, then you're going to need a dairy and a creamery, which is the building that we're standing in right now.
Oh, I love that.
From 1913. Not much original in this building.
Yes.
The mill is still very original.
Well, show me a little around of what the distillery looks like and then take me to some tastings.
Absolutely.
So this is Carlo.
Yes, that's Carlo. So Carlo is kind of our finishing still. So that's where, after we've done all of the rest of the process, it turns into whiskey or vodka or gin. The columns on the side that you see are where it actually turns into grain neutral spirit or into vodka. So we're in the bowels of the beast.
Oh, wow.
So we're in the mill building now.
Okay.
This building is original from 1906.
Wow.
And they shoehorned a spacecraft inside of it.
They really did.
It is every ounce one of the most technologically advanced distilleries, and it's in this old building.
You would never know that this is here from up top in the tasting room when you get to look down.
Oh yeah.
This is so much more.
Because this place was so ridiculously made, we actually did the math on the point load of a stiletto heel on one of these grates to make sure that...
Oh, were you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Oh, dang.
So that looks like that, so this can look like this.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. It is a piece of art.
Isn't it amazing?
Oh, wow.
This is kind of like the object to describe what we did in this building. So this is a classic spirit safe.
Okay.
So in Scotland, they have locks on here, and the only person who has a key to the lock is the taxman. Because
Taxman?
The taxman, because the distillers were embezzling so much alcohol every day that they decided to tax it at point of production, and they did not want them to steal it.
Oh, okay, so it makes sense.
So the reason that this is like kind of the object of this building is, in order for this to work, like when we were downstairs, we distill up here, alcohol vapor runs up, condenses through these condensers, runs through a subcooler, goes downstairs into a buffer tank.
Where we were, okay.
Then we pump that back upstairs to run through here.
Okay.
To go back downstairs, to go into another buffer tank, to pump all the way out to the back pad.
Oh, wow.
And that happens for both of these stills. And so it's kind of incredible that we're able to do that and it actually works. So
yeah.
Built for function, built for aesthetic, and built for flavor, and it's delicious.
So coming full circle from the first distillery to the second, we're here at the bar. And how did you guys come up with all of your drink menus?
So we came up with them. We were trying to kind of highlight all of our estate spirits. That was our initial idea.
Yes.
But since we were fortunate enough to be acquired by Foley Family, then Wines, now Foley Family Wine and Spirits, we actually have a full portfolio. So we have our estate products that we have here, as well as Irish whiskey, Scotch whiskey, tequila, and a ton of wine.
I myself have enjoyed the tons of wine. I am so glad, and thank you for taking me along this tour today. And you saw it here on Selling the 775. If you're in Minden, stop by the Minden Mill. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
From the endless adventures in Tahoe, whether it's winter or summer, to the growth the Industrial Parkway is bringing to northern Nevada. Right in the middle, you'll find a very cute town, Dayton, Nevada, where you can have the best of both worlds right here at 45 Casatino Court in Dayton, Nevada. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. Come on, let's go check out this beautiful listing. every time I come to 45 Casatino Court, it excites me because this was so thoughtfully planned out. From the walking trails on your own yard to the home that just feels like you can spend the rest of your life here. I absolutely love every corner of this property. You have a beautiful home, 4 bedrooms, living room, dining room, perfect for entertaining. On the upper half of your property, you have nothing but walking trails, endless room for all of your toys, ATVs, fifth wheels, you name it. You can have your chickens, you can have your horses, and you can have the view. When thinking about luxury, peace, and serenity, for me, you always have to make sure you have a place to relax, and this one has exactly that. Whether you're looking to have that morning cup of coffee on your covered patio or ending your day by the fire with a glass of wine, enjoying your view, this home gives you the peace after a hard day of work that you've been looking for. Even if you're just looking for your home, I always look at real estate as an investment. And this property is hard to describe how precious this is. It's truly 2 pieces in one. You have your home and your own paradise with your cabin along the Carson River, over 600 square feet of river frontage where you can take your kayak, paddleboard, or grab your fishing pole and go fishing. This is paradise. And I have to show you how adorable this cabin is. Go take a peek, you guys. You know, I love when we come down here. It's our own little time to just escape from what's going on in the world, enjoy the shade, the trees, the river.
I don't like fishing, but I just love to sit in here, just nature, gossiping, life.
Yep,
it's a luxury.
It is a luxury.
And I just love it to do it in my own backyard.
Monica, I love the story of when you were telling me under this arch is when the 2 said I do. And this is where the horses graze in the meadow and the deer roam free. I just think this is so charming and romantic. Oh my God. Dayton has so much history, and one of my favorite pieces on this property is the caves. It was made for the farmers. They would have the water come through so they could irrigate. There are several tunnels and caves on this property, and talk about investment. Could you imagine doing a haunted house in fall right here in the caves? I could. You said this tunnel goes over 500 feet on your property?
Yes.
I'm talking, yeah.
You want to see your fun? This is fun.
This is such an adventure. Do we have the guts?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's do it. For me, it's easy to sell the 775. I see the beauty in inventors, entrepreneurs, and your own slice of the paradise pie right here. I know that when you're looking in Northern Nevada, you need to check out this property at 45 Casatino Court, and I'll see you next time on Selling the 775.